Hey, what's up, everybody? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Oscar Gomez here from Master Automotive Training. Just coming to you guys live just to kind of say what's going on. How's everybody's wonderful Tuesday going? End of March. It's hard to believe that just about 3 months ago we started 2024, and here we are 3 months in. Just wanted to kind of let everybody know some of the stuff that's coming up with Master Automotive Training. On top of that, some of the cool projects that I'll be a part of, um, and in conjunction with Master Automotive Training. So just wanted to bring that here to you guys, so this way we can all be on the same page here. So if any of my technician friends that are out in the great state of Texas, make sure that you guys get in contact with us for the Texas two-step. We're going to be in 4 different cities in the great state of Texas. Myself and the 2 grandmasters, Rick White for shop management, and then also the guru of 6.7s, Mr. Mike Clary. We're going to be out in Texas, hitting up 4 different cities for an 8-hour training event. Each one of us will be putting on a different training. I'll be doing drivability and electrical. My good friend Mike is going to be doing 6.7 diesels. That is a freaking amazing class if you're a diesel guy. And then Rick White is going to be hammering shop owners, managers on how to get the best out of your business, your shop, and your staff. So if you guys are in the state of Texas, or you know somebody that's in the state of Texas that's been wanting some training, make sure that you guys let them know on Facebook about the Texas two-step. With that Texas two-step, again, we're going to be in 4 different cities, starting in Dallas, Fort Worth, and finishing out in Houston, Texas. So make sure you guys check out the Texas two-step on Facebook. So this way you guys can get more information, and then make sure you guys sign up ASAP. There is a discounted registration right now, so take full advantage of that. These classes are going to be freaking amazing as usual. Like I said, the 2 powerhouses, Rick White, Mike Clary, and then yours truly is going to be there as well. So we're going to be giving you guys everything that we got, everything that we can help you guys become that much better. We're going to give it to you guys. So make sure that you guys sign up, register, and then we will see you guys there. Also, here in the state of California, beginning next Monday, if you guys are looking into doing any type of electrical diagnostics, drivability diagnostics, or get your bar specified diagnostics license, which allows you here in the state of California to do emissions diagnostics and repairs, that starts on Monday here with me. I'll be your instructor for 7 weeks. We're going to be going over everything from electrical to A8 and a little bit of L1. It's not going to be a full L1 review, but it will be partial, including emission diagnosis and 5-gas analysis. If you guys are looking for that class, make sure you guys reach out to the office at 909-539-0114. So this way they can get you guys signed up for that ASAP. We also, right after that, we have a smog check training course. So if you guys want to become a smog check technician here in the state of California, we have, I believe, 4 spots available left. The small classes on our end have been filling up really quick. So if you or somebody you know wants to become a smog check technician, this is the time to do it, because that class starts in May and we only got 4 spots left. I think the next one after that's going to be September. So make sure that you guys register now, because if you don't do it now, you're not going to do it. So make sure if that's something you want to do, or somebody you know that wants to do it, make sure it gets done ASAP. And for my Spanish speakers, comenzando la primera semana de abril, tenemos clases de electricidad, rendimiento de motor, y también vamos a empezar una clase de inspector de ambiental o smog check completamente en español. La única cosa con esa clase viene siendo de que el examen del estado no se los dan en español. Entonces ustedes van a tener que ponerle mucho empeño en la clase para aprender toda la terminología y todo lo que estemos repasando. Y también, si ocupan, tenemos una hoja que ustedes pueden llenar, y así les da acceso a poder llevar un intérprete cuando vayan a tomar su examen. Ese intérprete puede leerle las preguntas y las respuestas y luego interpretarlas para ustedes y ya ustedes las pueden responder. Eso es lo único que nos ha ofrecido el estado de California para apoyar más a la gente hispana para que puedan sacar su licencia de Smart Check. Entonces, si es algo que ustedes quieren hacer, un familiar o alguien que conozcan, que ellos se quieren convertir en técnicos de inspección ambiental, asegúrense que nos puedan, que se comuniquen a la oficina a 909-539-0114 y hablen con Sandy, así para que se puedan inscribir hoy. Esta clase se está llenando rápido y no quiero que me vayan a mandar un mensaje que, hey, pues no pude asistir a la clase. Les estoy dando la oportunidad, asegúrense que la tomen desde ahorita. So going back to it, guys, I'm going to be going back and forth English and Spanish. So if you're not a Spanish speaker, just hang around. You're going to learn some Spanish. If you're y los que hablan español, vamos a estar intercambiando de inglés a español. So no se me agüiten, no se me preocupen. Y así vamos a hacer hoy la charla de hoy. So what's going on with everybody? Anybody doing any crazy good diagnostics? Anything out of the ordinary you guys want to share? Drop it in the comments. This way I can kind of chat with you guys on it. So just kind of letting everybody know as well. Master Automotive Training. Myself, we've actually have a auto repair shop here in the city of Rancho Cucamonga. If we can be of any service to anybody, make sure that you guys reach out to us. We would love to be able to show you guys what we got, give you guys the best customer service, give you guys the best automotive repair experience possible. So that's Master Auto Care here in the city of Rancho Cucamonga. Right now, I actually have a great group of students. We're on the final legs of brake and lamp. Today's going to be day 2 of electrical and lamps with my group. A great group of guys. For those of you guys that aren't aware, here in the state of California, the brake and lamp is becoming the VSSI, Vehicle Safety System Inspection. So that's going to be what the Bureau's saying. Somewhere around August is when this transition is going to take effect. If you get your brake and lamp license now, you're grandfathered into the new program. And if you're grandfathered into the new program, when your license is up for renewal, you're going to need ASC A4, A5, and A6. In my opinion, that's actually a really good thing. I know how some of us might have different opinions and perspectives on ASC. That aside, ASC, I did help write ASC A1 just not too long ago. So ASC is doing a pretty good job at using subject matter experts and field experts to give you guys a good chance on the exam. And we're using stuff that isn't just randomly made up. It's a group of very intelligent techs, educators. We all come together to help put this together for you guys. So here in the state of California, we're going to be going into the VSSI program. It's going to be pretty awesome because the system's going to be checking for codes, for airbags, suspension. So it's a really in-detailed inspection that it's going to be coming into, which is actually pretty good because now I'm going to feel a lot safer knowing that the hunk of junk that's next to me was actually properly tested and not somebody just signing off a certificate somewhere for a couple of bucks. So that program's coming up. We will be doing some classes on that once the finalized outline of the program comes out. Then we're going to be putting a class together to help you guys out on that. My group that I'm doing right now with Brake and Lamp is this Thursday has a full review of everything that's in the new VSSI handbook. So I put a whole module together on that, and my students are going to be the first ones to get eyes on that. So that's one of the reasons why Master Automotive Training is up here when it comes to California specified training, because we make sure that we're up to par on everything that's going to affect you, and we help you guys stay up to date. So make sure that you guys are following us, checking in with us, and we're going to be giving you guys what we can to help you guys become the best. Besides that, if you guys are in the Philadelphia area in the end of May, I'll be attending Tools. So I'll be training at Tools. So make sure that you guys come out, say hello. Make sure you guys come out, take some great classes. Myself and a great bunch of educators are going to be out there. So we're going to be sharing our knowledge with you guys. Make sure you guys come on out. I'm going to be doing a drivability and electrical class. Plus, I'm also going to be doing an intro to scopes. So if you've been wanting to use a scope, but you feel a little intimidated with it, I got you. Class I'm going to be teaching with you guys is a class that I taught earlier this year in ASA in Colorado. So I'll be teaching that class with you guys. It's a 4-hour class. We're going to go over introductory basics, setup, and on multiple scopes, not just the ones I use. So this is going to help you guys quite a bit when it comes to setting up your actual scope. So if you guys are in the PA area, make sure you guys sign up for that. Also in July, en junio, si me están viendo desde la Ciudad de México, voy a compartir unas clases allá con mis colegas, incluyendo un gran amigo, Gil Anchondo. Vamos a andar allá en automecánica en la Ciudad de México en julio. Entonces, si primeramente Dios, si están allá, nos encantaría poderlos ver allí para poderles apoyar en lo que podamos. Si están ahí, asegúrense de que pasen, tomen unas fotos ahí con nosotros y etiquétenos cuando nos pongan en sus redes sociales, así para que todos puedan ver de que ahí estaban. Más aparte, tenemos unas clases que vienen aquí en línea, que viene siendo clase de aire acondicionado, clase de electricidad, clase de rendimiento de motor. Vamos a estarlas compartiendo ahora en línea. Entonces, para nuestros colegas que no están aquí en la base del sur de California y quieren asistir a clases en español, yo y el profe Germán aquí en Master Automotive Training. Master Automotive Training está haciendo todo para poderles apoyar a ustedes en un nivel global. Entonces, por esa razón estamos compartiendo estas clases en línea y en vivo. Entonces, si es algo que gustan asistir, háganme un gran favor. Marquen a la oficina 909-539-0114. Así hablen con Sandy, así pueden adquirir más información o si ya están listos como la mayoría de ustedes para que se puedan inscribir, así no pierden esta información y así ustedes pueden convertirse en una mejor versión del técnico que ya son y a la misma vez también pueden tomar sus exámenes de ACE para tener una certificación que sea reconocida nacionalmente. Entonces, si es algo que les interesa, que sé que sí es, por eso están aquí, háganme un gran favor, marquen en la oficina, aquí está el número abajo, y hablen con Sandy, así ella se puede encargar de inscribirlos para esas clases, para que ustedes estén al tanto y sean una mejor versión de los técnicos que son. Also, too, right now we're in talks with a shop out in I want to say Alabama. If that does go through somewhere in the time of in mid-year, we'll be out there doing some training. So if that's something you guys are looking for, make sure that you guys stay tuned, reach out to us. So this way we can help you guys in whatever we can. Gaspar, saludos hasta Mississippi, de aquí del sur de California. Muchos saludos, gracias por estar aquí hoy. Gaspar, también para dejarles saber que vienen las clases en línea, por si algo que le podemos apoyar, por favor déjenos saber. Así lo podemos apoyar en lo que podamos, clases de rendimiento de motor, electricidad, aire acondicionado. Y la clase de aire acondicionado incluye su licencia de EPA para poder comprar refrigerante y legalmente poder hacer servicio de aire acondicionado. Entonces, si es algo que le interesa, háblele a Sandy, aquí está el número, y ella se puede encargar de apoyarlo con su inscripción. Breakfast of Champions. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of cool changes coming up. I know most of you guys kind of heard about the new VSP stuff that's coming out. You guys want to talk about that? Throw it in the comments. Let's have a quick chat about that. If any of you guys are shop owners or a tech at a shop that's pretty busy, I'm asking for some help here. I'm an automotive educator, so I help you guys. And at this point, I want to see if you guys can help me. Long story, if you guys don't know, Master Automotive Training decided to open an auto repair shop. We're having a difficult time getting customers in the door. So if you guys have any ideas or any tips of stuff you guys have done to get customers in your shop, other than giving stuff away or giving discounts, I'm all ears. I'm not a big believer in giving discounts because it's your knowledge, your experience, and your dedication to your craft. You shouldn't have to devalue yourself for cheap people, to put it that way. So make sure that if you guys share anything with me, I'll be super grateful for it. Just like I said, make sure that it is not anything about giving something away for free, because that still costs us money. And then also make sure that it's not anything discount related, because discounts are not really a good thing when it comes to our industry. You give something away for free once or give something away at a discount, that is expected for the second time around. So that's the reason why that doesn't really play well. Um, if you guys are in the Texas area, Texas Two Step, make sure that you guys check us out on Facebook at the Texas Two Step. This way, you guys can take a look at some of the great stuff we're doing out in the great state of Texas. Um, it's going to be two amazing educators, two great friends of mine. Rick White, he's going to be showing all the managers, shop owners, everything you need to know to make your business up here. Also, if you guys are a diesel guy and you guys are struggling with Ford 6.7s, you need to take Mike Cleary's class. Mike is a great, super intelligent educator, and he has everything you guys need to know about Ford 6.7s. Factory training, got nothing on them. Make sure that you guys sign up for Mike's class. If you're not in Texas and you're nearby, you need to fly in for that class. That, in my opinion, that is a super freaking awesome class. So make sure that you guys come on down for that. I'm also going to be training on drivability and electrical. This class I did teach in Vision this year. So make sure that if you guys are interested in that you guys come on down. So this way you guys can take a look at those three classes. Go make sure you go on Facebook to the Texas Two Step. So this way you guys can take a look at those upcoming classes. You get signed up because I know how you guys are. You're gonna say, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes. If you're up for it, you're willing to learn, you want to become better, you need to sign up now. If you don't sign up now, you're just basically putting yourself in a position where you're not going to be getting that good information to make yourself that much better of a technician. So make sure that you guys visit the Texas Two Step. So this way you guys can get more info on that. Also, I'll be in PA at the end of May, and I'll be teaching at Tools. So if you guys are going to be there as well, I'd love to have you guys in a class. If you don't attend my class, not a big deal. Just stop by, say hello. I'd love to have a picture with you guys and let people know what they're missing out on because they're not there and we will be. All right. So if you guys are in Tools in PA, I'd love to see you guys. Love to stop by, just say hello, grab a quick picture. It'll be freaking awesome. And I usually carry a toolbox stickers, so stop by. I'll give you a sticker. All right. So that's gonna be in May. In July, myself and my good friend Gil Anchondo, we're gonna be out in City of Mexico at Auto Mechanica. So if you guys are in the area, if you guys stop by, make sure you guys stop by, take a picture with us, get some cool stuff. En el mes de julio vamos a estar yo y mi buen amigo Gil Anchondo, vamos a estar en Automecánica en la Ciudad de México. Si me están viendo desde México, háganme un gran favor, asegúrense de asistir a Automecánica INAPACE, ahí en el City Banamex. Es un evento grandísimo y es una buena oportunidad para ustedes poder compartir con otros colegas en la industria y así ustedes y entre nosotros nos podemos conocer unos al otro. Ahorita estoy esperando todavía confirmación, tal vez vaya a dar unas capacitaciones para ustedes. Si es así, muy pronto les dejaré saber cuál sería el temario y ya nos podemos poner de acuerdo desde ahí. Pero si van a estar ahí, espero verlos para que nos podamos conocer, saludar, tomar una foto y si traigo calcomanías para darles una calcomanía. Más aparte, nosotros aquí en Master Automotive Training en el sur de California vamos a estar compartiendo unas clases en español que viene siendo electricidad, mecánica en general, aire acondicionado y inspección ambiental aquí en el estado de California. So, vamos a estar dando la clase de Smog Check aquí en California en español. So, si es algo que les interesa, marquen el número que está aquí abajo y hablen con Sandy para que ella les pueda ayudar con la inscripción. What's up, brother, from San Diego? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for being on here. I'm chilling outside the school right now, because once I go in there, it's nonstop. So I wanted to just have a live with you guys, say hello. Appreciate everybody's support for Master Automotive Training. From myself and the whole crew, we really appreciate everything you guys do for us and help our name get out there. We are very grateful for you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't do what we do on a daily basis. This is why we say that our mission is to help better the automotive industry one technician at a time. And this starts with you. So, every one of you guys that follows us on social media, on YouTube, that attends our trainings, we love you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, like I said, we wouldn't be where we're at today. So, you guys are awesome. We're glad that we're able to help you guys reach your new goals, and then that's also helping us become that much better. So we really appreciate it, buddy. Let's see, stumbled on your channel, been watching the scope videos, they're really good, informative. Looking into the mic sig. Absolutely, man. You're very welcome. I'm glad that I was able to do that for you. If you have any questions, man, make sure that when you comment, it takes me a little bit, but I do get back to you. If you follow me on Facebook, you can also message me there. Again, it does take me a little bit, but I will get to you guys. Just keep in mind, like this morning, I woke up to about 16 different messages, so it does take me a little bit, but I will get back to you guys. And I'd be more than happy to help you. Also, too, man, if you're looking at the mic sig, in my personal preference would be the ATO 1004. And if you are needing one, make sure that you reach out to us here at Master Automotive Training. We are a distributor. We're actually the only distributor on the West Coast for them. And if you buy one from us, you do get access to a free online class. And you also get um, tech support from us. So we'll be able to help you if you get stuck on anything. I use it on a daily basis. So does both my techs and my shop foreman. So anything you might need on that mic sig, man, we got you. So if you pick one up from us, that comes included. And you also help us fund our labs. So the reason why we sell tools as a school is any profits from the tools we sell, we use that to equip our labs. That's how we were able to buy a Prius. That's how we've been able to buy all the hybrid batteries we have, the inverter converters. That's how we update our scan tools. Unfortunately, because we're not a public school, we don't get any help. So anything that the school buys, tool wise, lab car wise, any new material, we got to pay for that out of pocket, and that's why we sell the tools. So selling the tools and any tools you guys buy from us actually helps us fund that. So it's a win-win, and it also helps us fund training for the staff and instructors. If you guys don't know, here at Master Automotive Training, every instructor that comes on as an instructor makes a dedication of minimum of 25 hours of continuing education every year, and we pay for that. So if they go to training or they buy a training online, that counts for their hours, but we're paying for it as a school, and that is coming from your guys' help by purchasing tools from us. So we really appreciate it if you guys purchase equipment from us. And like I said, you will have tech support from us because we use those tools on a daily basis. Hello, hello, Perez. How are you? Thank you so much for being on here. So I hope everybody's doing wonderful on this beautiful Tuesday. If you guys know anybody in Texas or you're in Texas, make sure that you guys are sharing the Texas two-step to everybody you know in the state of Texas. We're myself, Mike Cleary, and Rick White. Us three are going to be carrying on a badass show starting in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, and finishing in Houston. All week long, we're going to be doing trainings throughout Texas. We're also going to be visiting shops. And so make sure that you guys reach out to us. So this way we can help you guys and anybody in the state of Texas become that much better. Desde Puerto Rico, muchos saludos aquí desde el sur de California. Gracias por estar hoy aquí en el en vivo. So thank you. I'm super excited about this of going out through the entire state of Texas. Just this year, I've been out there twice. I've done two trainings, one in Houston, and then I did another in Dallas Fort Worth area. So Texas is a really beautiful state, great people, and I'm glad that I'm part of the Texas Two Step to be able to help you guys get some more people coming, get some more techs trained, so this way your shops can work that much better. And if you're a tech, this way you can increase your value. I ran into some techs who told me the other day that the reason why they don't attend training is because why are they going to go to school to make their boss more money? And that to me was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If you feel that way, you're in the wrong shop. Remember, when you go to training, if you leave that shop, who takes the training? Your boss doesn't keep it. Who keeps it? You do. So why would you use that as an excuse not to go to training? Unfortunately, out here in the West Coast, we have the highest per capita of people that believe they know it all. And because of that, they won't go to training. And I'll give you guys a perfect example. Right now, we got a 2017 Mustang GT here at the shop. This car got pulled out of the dealership because the dealership couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. The car was in limp mode. And all it turned out to be was a bad wheel speed sensor. And you know what the dealer was recommending as a repair? A rack, an electronic drive rack or steering rack. Okay. So can you imagine if the customer would have approved that, that gets installed and then it doesn't work? The dealer's not going to say, oh, I'm sorry, we messed up. What are they going to say? Oh, I needed that too. But now you need this. And now you need that. Right. And this is why customers do not trust us whatsoever for that same reason. So we need to make sure that we as the techs stay up to date on what we're doing, so this way we can get rid of that mindset that the consumer has, that we're just grease monkeys and we're thieves. All right, we need to stop that, and the only way we can do that is to get properly freaking trained. Oh, nice, man. You're in Temecula. So we're here in Rancho Cucamonga, obviously. So we're only about, I want to say, what, 40 miles, 35 miles from you. Uh Depending on traffic, that could be anywhere between an hour to 2 hours. I was out in San Diego last week on I want to say Friday, Thursday or Friday, one of the two. No, actually Friday. So I was out there on Friday, and it did take quite a bit to get over here. But Temecula is a really beautiful area, and we're just literally down the street from you guys. And if there's anything we can do to help you, please let me know. And since you are relatively close, if you do buy a mic stick from us, you actually get a 1 hour hands-on with myself or Jose, so we can actually help you guys practice using your tool, get used to your tool here at the shop. So we'll set up an appointment with you. You come on down, full hour of our full time to help you learn how to use that tool. All right. This is per training is very important. Yeah, absolutely. Training is super important. Sadly, as many people don't believe in training, yet when they screw up on something, they blame somebody else. So to me, that's a lack of integrity. We got to be able to say, I messed up. And if you guys have followed me for a while, you guys see on my social media, if I misdiagnose a car, I'll put it out there because I want you guys to learn from it. Not like most other texts where it's like, I don't mess up. Yeah, right. We all mess up. And it's just up to you to actually put it out there and let other people know, hey, you know what? I messed up. I'm human. I can make mistakes. And if I do make them, I'm going to put a video out there so this way you guys can learn from it. Because if you learn from it, now you're not going to make that mistake if it shows up at your shop. Okay. Let us make the mistakes and then you just learn from them. That's the beautiful thing about education, right? Man, the myth, the legend. For any of you guys that are out in Canada, especially in the French province, you guys need to look up for a up and comer, a good friend of mine. I'm super proud of this guy. You guys should have seen how this guy has been coming up these last couple of months. When I first met him, he was super quiet, really to himself, and now he is just on fire. So if you guys are out in Canada and you guys are in the French province, make sure you guys look out for my buddy Pascal. He's coming up. He's an up and comer trainer right now. He's doing some EV stuff. So make sure that if you guys are trying to learn about EV, reach out to him. He's also doing a badass class on oxygen sensors and air fuel ratio sensors. So if you're having issues with your drivability, you need to check out his class. If I was closer in the Canadian side, I would definitely be there. Unfortunately, I'm in Southern California, which is very unfortunate. But if you guys are in Canada, watch out for this guy. He's coming up. He's a badass rock star. He's super knowledgeable. And the best part is, he's super friendly and helpful. So anything he can do for you, he's gonna do it because that's just who he is. So make sure if you guys have any questions, you guys reach out to him on Facebook. Um, he by far, man, the greatest person I've met, and I'm super proud of seeing how fast he just went from being out in the shadows, being in the background, to just killing it, man. It's freaking awesome. Um, Yes, even trainers need training. Last year, I did about 80 hours of continuing education. I also have a family and I own two businesses. So if I was able to still do training and train other people, then there's no excuse why technicians can't go to training, right? Most technicians get off at 5 and then they go home and drink a beer and they call that a day. Well, while you're drinking your beer, why not pick up a book? Check out one of my classes, check out some of Scanner Danner's classes. Um, all that information is super helpful. You know, one thing that I hear a lot from people is I'm not going to go to a basic class because it's the basics. Okay. And what's funny is the majority of those people that say that don't even know the basics. They want to learn advanced stuff without ever touching the basics. You can't do that. Um, and usually, what I do to kind of knock people off their high horses, I'll give them a pretest. And then when they flunk it, then it's like, you see why you need the basics. Okay. Um, Unfortunately, our industry is one of those industries where you don't have to pretty much qualify in most situations to become a tech. You could just wake up one Sunday morning and say, you know what, I'm gonna go fix cars. Watch some YouTube videos and buy some tools at Harbor Freight. And by Tuesday, man, you're cranking out oil changes in your front yard. Um, and then people start wondering why they're getting ripped off or why their car is in a worse condition than it was prior to that. And not necessarily just the people that are working, under a tree somewhere. There's actual guys that are in shops that have that same education, which was, okay, the car has this code. I put this part on, and this part on, and it fixed that car. So this car's got to be the same thing, right? This is when most people, um, all they do is focus on parts changing, parts swapping, right? Swaptronics. There's a time and place where you will have to swap a part just to confirm if your diag's correct. However, you should have already tested to get to that point, not just, oh, a P171 is a part number for an oxygen sensor. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, right? A lot of people, oh, a P0101, that's a part number for a mass airflow. No, it's not. You need to test it. Okay, this is why testing comes into play. This is why training comes into play. Okay, I've sat in some people, I've watched some techs. Well, they'll spend an hour just scrolling through data. And then when I go ask them, like, what is the data telling you? I don't know. Then what the hell were you doing for an hour? Right? It's like, oh, well, I was looking at the data. Well, you don't even know what the data means. Again, this is why we need to be on top of our training, right? Now, if you don't want to attend training, train yourself. How do you train yourself? Get a car that's in good shape, no check engine light, no problems. And then look at the data, plug in a scanner. When I teach my classes, I always tell people, how many of you guys go for a test drive on a car, right? Everybody raises their hand. Like, why didn't you take a scanner with you? For what? To watch the data. If you know what the car is doing and the car's in good shape, you're on a road test and you can see the data, why not? When was the last time you went on Mitchell or All Data and Mitchell and All Data told you, hey, this sensor, this is the range. This sensor should be reading this under this particular condition? Never. So if they don't do that, why not create your own database where when the car comes in with a problem, all you got to do is pull up your known good car compared to your bad one. And what is it going to tell you? Oh, shit, this sensor's out of spec. Now, all you got to do now is test that, and then you're done, right? But most techs don't do that because, again, this is what I usually hear. Who's going to pay me for that? Not right now, but you definitely will get paid later. Okay, I can guarantee you that. And if the car's in for an oil change now, what makes you think that car's not going to come back with a fault? So if you have the data on that car in a good condition, when it comes back with a problem, you're going to be able to spot the problem. But everybody is so wrapped up around the fact that I don't want to make my boss more money, or um, who's going to pay me for that? It's like, come on, dude. Like, you could really do that. It'll save you that much more time, just like that comment said. It's going to save you that much more time, but people like to waste time. You can always get your money back, but you can't get your time back. So make sure that you guys are constantly training, either with a mentor, watching some training videos, find a good trainer you like. Somebody's experiences are going to help you not have that same experience. Okay. What I tell my students, and I say it out this way, and the reason why I do, and I know some people kind of get upset because of the language, but we're all adults, and at the same time, we're in the auto repair industry, and if you're a tech, we use bad words more than we use normal English. So this is what I tell my students. Um, sorry, I just had a brain fart. I think I'll process that right now. Um, okay, you guys. Sorry, I had a major brain fart. Um, we need to make sure we stay up on our training. If we don't, it's going to become a problem. Okay. We see it on a daily basis when we get a car that comes in from another shop. Not to badmouth other shops, which we don't. We don't tell customers like, "Oh, that shop was doing this, doing that." No, we just simply say, "Okay, well, we'll evaluate it and we'll let you know what's going on." So we see it almost daily. Cars that come in, and it's usually the simplest shit that can fix the car. Okay. Simplest stuff. If you guys follow me on Facebook, I just posted a picture of a car that we just diagnosed, and the customer tried to save money by ordering ignition coils on eBay. And if you guys look at my Facebook on my story, you're gonna see how crappy the waveform is, and then you wonder why the car's having a problem. Well, the coil in some instances will fire positive, and some instances will fire negative. Also, if you guys know Ford, it has a triple strike or multi strike at idle. This one has a single firing event. Um, and the crazy part is the primary doesn't change, but the secondary does. And then primary looks like garbage. Okay. So this is, again, why it's important for us to know what's going on or how to diagnose these issues. This vehicle came from another shop, and the shop couldn't figure out the misfire. All they needed to do was use an oscilloscope and a battle probe, and they would have seen that the ignition waveform was shit. And then at that point, it's like, what? These coils. Okay. But um it's just mind-boggling, guys. So if you guys are up for training, make sure you guys find a good training event. Stay positive, stay connected with these events. Not only do you go for the training, make sure you guys go for the networking. If you see other techs there, that's the kind of tech you want to keep talking to. That's the kind of tech you guys want to be friends with. That's the kind of tech that you guys want to bounce ideas off of each other. Why? Because they have the same mindset as you. They went to a training. If they're at a training, what is that telling you? They want to become better. You're at a training because you want to become better. So that's the only person you should be talking to. The techs who don't attend those trainings don't deserve your time. I might sound like an a-hole at this point, but it's true. If they don't value the fact of going to training and you do, then why are you going to hang around with a tech who doesn't value training? I remember when I was getting started in the industry, I would get made fun of at the shop I was at because I would always pull out my scope. Yeah, I'm talking about when cars had distributors still. I'm talking about when cars had DIS, coil packs. Okay, this is the kind of stuff I was working on. And I would pull my scope out. And they would always tell me, bring your little box, let's see what's wrong with the car. Right. And progressively, I got to the point where I would fix their fuck ups. So you got to look at it from that standpoint is when you're doing things different than other people, they look down on you. And the reason why is because sometimes they might hate on you because you're doing something they can't. And the crazy fact is most people are afraid of scopes because they say, oh shit, that's hard to do. I don't understand it, blah, blah, blah. It's a voltmeter, but it gives you a waveform. And it's not new. I was lucky enough, a good friend of ours, Scott Brown, donated an old Sun scope that we're saving. So when we get a bigger facility, that's going to be in our front office. But these scopes have been around since the 70s. I remember those big box scopes because that's what I learned on. It was a Sun scope with a 5-gas analyzer. That's what I started with. Then the shop got an MT2400, the old Snap-on Vantage. Then they got the piggyback for the KV. Then after that, we went to the Modus, right? Then the Varus. So you need to make sure that you guys are staying up to par on what's going on, right? And always remember, gear doesn't buy skill. Just because you bought a $12,000 Zeus doesn't mean you're a badass. That just means that Snap-on gotcha because that scope is not worth $12,000. Okay? So remember, if you do buy a new tool, you need to also set time for your training for that tool. You need to set some time to learn how to properly use that tool. Okay? And I'm not saying to learn how to use it when you're trying to diagnose a problem. You got to learn how to use that tool on a good car before you have a problem. Because I know a lot of guys, okay, and I share this story a lot. I rode on the Snap-on truck for about 2 weeks. And we went to a lot of shops, and a lot of these guys were fucking pissed off at the tool, right? But the fact of the matter is, they bought a tool, they kept it in the box, they kept it on top of their toolbox, and the only time they pulled it out was when they were trying to figure out a car that they had no idea what was wrong with it, using a tool they've never used before, had no idea how to use it. So then who do they blame? The tool or the tool dealer. But in reality, whose fault is it? Ours. So make sure if you guys buy a new tool, you guys also set aside the time and money it's going to take for you to learn how to use that tool. If not, don't buy it. Okay? Some of the guys at the shops that we went to were pissed off. They're like, dude, this cool, da da da. I'm sorry. So then I asked them, what do you use it for? Oh, well, I just pull codes and clear codes. I was like, dude, you could have got a $35 code reader for that. It's the same thing. Okay? So again, the tool doesn't make you, it just helps you. You still got to be able to analyze what the tool's telling you for you to do your job properly. Okay? So guys, I really appreciate you guys being on here today. I might do another live later on today. Just to kind of close it out again. If you guys are in the Southern California area, make sure that you guys come on down to my diagnostic class that starts on Monday. Monday, we're going to start with electrical. We're going to go electrical for 2 weeks. Then we're going to go into engine performance and then finish it off with some emission diagnosing. This is a 7-week class, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday from 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. If you guys do take this class, please keep in mind that I am going to make you take the A6 and the A8 as part of the class. Best part about it is if you pass it, I'm going to reimburse you the test fee. And why do I do that? It's because I believe in my program and I believe in what I'm going to teach you. You just need to believe in yourself to gain the information to be able to pass that test. And I would love to have you guys come back, but I prefer you have your ASC because that's recognized nationally more than my class. Right? So if you guys are going to be signing up for that, make sure that you guys reach out to Sandy. The phone number is right here on the bottom. All right. So this way you guys can get signed up. I believe right now we got about 10 students for that class. My max for it is 15. So I got 5 spots left. Make sure that if you guys are ready to sign up, you guys call the office and get signed up ASAP. I'm not sure if we're going to do it online, but now that you've asked, let me get with the team and then we'll see if we can do it. If it will be online, Mr. Perez, send me a message on Facebook, please. So this way, if we do end up doing it online, I'll go ahead and message you directly. So this way I can send you the link and then you can get signed up for the online portion of it. Okay. Also, guys, again, if you know anybody in Texas or around Texas that can fly into Texas, make sure that you guys let them know about the Texas two-step. Mike Cleary, guy's freaking awesome when it comes to Ford diesels. Rick White, shop management, and then myself, Oscar Gomez, on drivability and electrical. We're going to be out in 4 different areas in Texas. We're going to be out there to help you become that much better. So make sure that you guys visit us on Facebook at the Texas Two-Step. Sign up today. There is a discount for early registration. If you wait any longer, you're gonna miss out on that. And if you're ready to get trained, make sure that you guys pass this around to everybody in Texas. Please, that's going to help us get more people into that training and help us better the industry as a whole. Jay, you got it, buddy. Let me work with the team and see if that's something we can do. And if it is, the only thing that I can guarantee you we won't be able to do would be any of the labs. However, I could give you guys my lab sheets and you guys could do them on your own. So you guys could practice the hands-on. However, the lecture side is stuff that you guys would do live with me. So stay tuned. Um, Jay, if you follow me on Facebook, send me a message, bud, or Instagram, send me a message. TikTok, send me a message. I get those messages and I can reply. So this way I can help you guys out. Or if not, you can just email the school at masterautotraining@gmail.com, and we can get you some more info once we get that going. All right. And in May, I'll be out in PA doing tools. So if any of you guys are out in that area and you guys want to attend some training, make sure you guys check out tools in PA. Okay. So this way you guys can get some more training. Just got another online would be nice. All right, cool. So now that you guys are letting me know this, I'll make sure that I get with the team so we can check up on that. And then so Rob, go to masterautomotivetraining.com, and that is our tool site. So it's masterautomotivetraining.com. Any of those tools on there, you can take a look at them, browse through them. If you have any questions on them, you can always contact us there through the website, and then we'll get you any information. Or you can just text the school at 909-539-0114. The girls get all the phone calls and text messages. When I'm available, I can definitely reply. Usually, if it's a message directed to me, the girls will let me know about it, and then they'll reply to you on my behalf. So, if you guys have any questions, you guys can call the school. School's number is right here, or you can text that number as well, and that goes to the front office. So the girls can reply to you guys through their computers. Okay, so we got you guys any way we can. Really love you guys. You guys are awesome. Right now, I'm about to shoot some videos for you guys. So stay tuned on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Some videos coming up. About to shoot some videos, edit them, and then I'll post them for you guys today. If there's anything else that I can do for you guys or we can do as Master Automotive Training, please let us know. We would love to be able to help you guys. That's what we are here for. Again, bettering the automotive industry one technician at a time. And this starts with you. All right. So I appreciate you guys being on here today. Thank you guys so much for your time. I know you guys are super busy doing all kinds of fun and crazy activities and learning. Love that. Good technicians always learning. So make sure that you guys stay on top of that. Stay connected with us. If you guys have anything or anything we can help you guys, please let us know. You guys are freaking awesome. This is Oscar Gomez from Master Automotive Training. I'll see you guys real soon.